There's just so many nuggets. Wow. It's just heavy in my hand. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gold Prospecting at Home. This is number 100, episode 100, and I've been doing these videos for about 3 years now, and by far, the most requested thing I get on this channel is to do more bigger, expensive buckets of dirt videos. So my first expensive one was $1,000, then I went up to $1,250, $1,500, $2,500, $5,000, and today we're going to be doing a $10,000 bucket of pay dirt. So I just want to say that without the help from my channel members and Patreon supporters, I wouldn't be able to make these crazy expensive videos. So thanks a lot everybody that's clicked the little blue join button down below and enjoying all the perks, and you guys on Patreon as well. So the pay dirt that we're doing today is from the small town of Quartzsite, Arizona. It is a family-owned business and it's called Miners Depot. So over at minersdepot.com, they do sell all different sorts of items and prospecting gear, and I do want to say that this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I purchased this with my own money. Now they sell $20 bags of pay dirt, $50, $100, all the way up to $5,000 and then up to $10,000, which is what I purchased. This is their famous Digger's Delight pay dirt. It's $32 shipping. It is real gold bearing concentrates that they do add extra gold to ensure that every bag is good, and some are great. So way back, like 2 years ago, I actually did a Miners Depot pay dirt before, and it was episode number 38. I'll link it up here. Now that was a $20 bag, and I panned it out, did the video, and I ended up getting like almost $30 worth of gold. So I have nothing but good things to say about this company. Let's stop wasting time. We'll go down to the panning station and we'll start panning it out. Okay, here it is, the $10,000 pay dirt from Miners Depot in Quartzsite, Arizona. Let's take a look at it in a pan. Nice. All right, well, they did a really good job taping this up. Got to give them credit for that. I'm excited about this one. So it looks like we have some condensation inside here. It's like wet almost here on the lid. Inside, it doesn't look wet. There's a note in here as well. All right, first let's check out this note. So that's just a receipt. I'm gonna make sure I get all of the dirt off of that receipt, along with the dirt here on the top of the lid. We're gonna actually spray this off and we'll pan this out separately to see if there's any gold trapped in this stuff. So real quick before I forget, we'll just rinse this off into a pan. I'm just gonna pan this back to see if there's actually any gold in that little bit. Oh, there actually is some gold in there. Very fine flakes. So throughout the video, you'll see me using different tools. This thing's called a snuffer bottle, and it's just used to grab gold, like that. There's links in the description for all this stuff, by the way, pans, this, everything. All right, now looking at the dirt itself, it's a little bit clumpy. It's not 100% dry, it's actually a little bit damp. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and classify this stuff to a bunch of different sizes, and that's gonna make the panning process a lot simpler. All right, so classification means taking the material and running it through different size screens. Here I have a 1/2 inch classifier. Here I have a 1/4 inch and also an 1/8 inch. And by doing this, it's going to separate the pay dirt into different sizes, which is gonna make the panning process a lot easier. So let's go ahead and start by running this material through the biggest size, our 1/2 inch. Now this is always the most exciting part, because if there's any giant gold nuggets in here, this is where we're gonna find it. All right, well, I don't see any giant 1/2 ounce nuggets. At least not yet. No way. Yo! Okay, we did. Look at the size of that gold nugget. Oh wow, it's got quartz in it too. That is really cool. That's a giant, real gold nugget. Oh, there's another one right under the classifier. Look at that. I'm gonna pan this stuff all out because we need to wash these rocks off to make sure that they're not, you know, gold nuggets covered in dirt. So we really have to be careful when we're panning this stuff out. We can't just kind of pick through it and find the nuggets. We have to actually wash everything off. All right, next we have 1/4 inch. I have a feeling we're gonna find a lot more gold in this one. Oh, wow, dude. Okay, I see at least one. Here's another one. Here's a gigantic one right here. Look at that. Dude, that is insane, man. I mean, one of these are worth a couple $100 for each one. Right now, it's like, what, 70 bucks a gram? Wow. Look at this one. Here's another one, and another one. There's just so many nuggets. We've got a lot of nuggets we're pulling out of this size. Wow. These are really nice pieces of gold. I'm gonna go ahead and continue cleaning all this stuff up. You guys don't want to see me classifying all this stuff, so I'll get it all classified and I'll show you what we got. You know what? I decided to keep the camera rolling. How often do you get to see dirt worth $10,000? I mean, I try to mention in every video that this is not for investment. This is just for fun. It's an expensive amount of fun, but if you live in an area where there's no gold, like in Florida or like Louisiana or Hawaii or something, and you wanted to try panning for gold, well, there's nowhere in nature that you can go. So you can always buy this stuff and do it at home. Now, for $10,000, you can always fly to Alaska or Australia, like I do sometimes, and pan for gold for real. But this is a product that is available, so why not make a video? Yeah, I'm seeing gold in here. It's a little bit too small to pick out. Wait, who am I kidding? Look at that thing. All right, so here we have our plus 1/2 inch sizes, our plus 1/4 inch, and our plus 1/8 inch. All the nuggets that I was able to pick out by hand. Look at this. I mean, we got some real big monsters in there. And of course, I'll be giving these out in my pay dirt bags. Big congratulations to Chris W. for finding the holy nugget. But yeah, all these will be going into my pay dirt bags, kleshgold.com if you're interested, link below. Okay, so the next step is panning out everything plus 1/8 inch. I wanna make sure I don't miss any gold here, even though I did pick a lot of it out by hand. I'm 100% sure I missed a lot. So let's go ahead and we'll bring over Crusty Rusty. We'll add some water and some jet dry. That's just a surfactant that helps break the surface tension of the water so the real small gold can't float away. So panning this big giant stuff isn't really panning at all. It's basically just washing the rocks to make sure I didn't miss any gold. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. A nice quartz crystal in there. I'm glad I looked through this stuff. That's awesome. So all this small stuff here, let's pan this down. And yeah, there is a lot of gold in there. There's just a ton of flour gold. That was just stuck to the big rocks. All right, the next size is plus 1/4 inch. Again, just washing rocks. See, a gold nugget would not roll like that in water. It would just stay still. Let's see if there's any gold nuggets in here. There's a piece of, there's a wire of some sort. No gold nuggets in there. Okay. Okay, this is the last pan of the plus 1/4 inch material. I did not find any gold yet. Some cool rocks in here. Ah, there's a piece. So I didn't get it all. I missed one piece. But at least we got it now. Yeah, just that one piece we missed. All right. Okay, and the final size that we're going to be panning is the plus 1/8 inch, and then the rest, everything else in this bucket, which is about 3/4 of the way full, we're going to run this through my sluice box. That way we don't have to be panning for the whole video. Yeah, we definitely got some gold here. Two nice pieces right there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. And I'll show you guys what I end up with. So here's the nuggets I missed, and this is everything together. That is a lot of gold, man. That's a couple ounces. That's like probably 2 ounces of gold right there, maybe 3. Maybe 4. I don't know, man. I've never had that much gold in my pan at once. So, and we still have the entire bucket to do. So in order to process the rest of the material, we're gonna go ahead and wet it down and run it through the sluice box. All right, let's fire up the sluice box. Run it full crank here. Wow, these things work really good. 1 spoonful, and check this out. Here, I'll just shut it off just for a second to show you what's in here. The very first spoonful already, we've got gold all throughout there. All right, let's keep running this thing. I already cleaned the sluice mat out twice, and this is all the concentrates, and there's lots and lots of gold there. Before we finish this up, I'm gonna change the water for the very last run, so it'll be nice and clear, and then you'll get a nice picture of all the gold. All right, here I've got all the concentrates in this bucket. Let's get it into a pan here. All right, looks like normal concentrates right now, but let's pan this out 1 spoonful at a time. So let's bring over Crusty Rusty. All right, so we're just gonna do just a spoonful at a time because I know there's a lot of gold in here and we really wanna take our time with this. Also going to remove the magnetic material here with a magnet. Lots of magnetic stuff in there. Now I didn't get a chance to remove the magnetic material because the material wasn't exactly completely dry. It was a little bit clumpy, and using a magnet to remove the gold at that point would have been pretty useless. There's still a possibility that gold could get trapped in here, so of course we're going to pan out all the magnetic material at the end. And yeah, that is just completely, it's all gold flakes, like everything. There's got to be, that has to be at least a ½ ounce or more, like 3/4 of an ounce of gold right there. That's at least $1,000 worth of gold. All right, this is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up all of this stuff, and I'll show you guys the results. That is a lot of gold. It's just heavy in my hand. Like that's gotta be, like it feels like a ½ pound of gold. It's insane, man. And not only that, but there's some really nice specimen gold in here as well. There's a high premium on this stuff, so it's not only valued at the weight of the gold, it's actually valued at much more. So let's go ahead and dry this up and then we'll get a nice close-up look at it. Alright guys, before we add everything up and get the value, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed, I put out at least one new video every week, so make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. So let's check out the value on this pay dirt. So I think we actually did pretty good on return on investment. So we have 159.83 grams of 24 karat pure gold. Now, in reality, natural gold is never pure. It is always like 18 to 22 karat, even less sometimes. But natural gold like this, you can resell to pay dirt vendors, just like me. If you go to kleshgold.com, you can actually sell me your gold if you're interested. But let's go ahead and calculate the value. $9,278.56. Now that's not bad at all. We spent $10,032 and we got back $9,278. That is a difference of $753.44. Now, was that $753 worth of fun? To me, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And not only that, but I'm gonna add all this gold to my pay dirt bags and I'll end up making my money back, plus the ad revenue and everything. And not only that, but these gold nuggets, especially that one, this big 7.7 gram gold nugget here, I did some calculations, and as you can see here, it is 7.7 grams, and it is valued at $447. Now, a big gold nugget like this sells for a high premium, and something like this, a 7 gram nugget, you could put almost $100 premium on it. So just for that nugget alone, I could resell that for about $550. So if you do all the math with all these nuggets, in reality, I really didn't lose any money at all. I thought it was a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. I put out at least one new video every week. And that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, you're one of the 42% that haven't left. So thanks so much. And also, big thanks to all my Major Credit Patreon supporters and channel members scrolling right there. And also, if you enjoyed this video, you're really going to like the other ones linked here, so definitely check those out.